Alright, this is why I called. Oops. So what I like to do is I make like my own tools, and because there's tools out there that they don't have, or I just want to test myself, but also grow the business into something different and more tools that are designed for architectural finishes and everything. So right here is what I call a control freak, and it's basically a little knife right here, but you can adjust it in and out, and you can, because every vinyl you have right here, you can go right from 6 mils to all the way to 13 mils thickness of it. And the reason why I built this tool and it's flat on both sides is I want to cut the vinyl, but not the subject behind it. So if I'm cutting in wood or something metal or anything like that, and I don't want to leave the cut marks, and when they want to remove the vinyl, there's no cut marks behind it. Also, well, let's kind of demonstrate it right now. So you can see it right here, and I'm going to show you. And this is more of a prototype. You can't see it right there. Yeah. Okay, so basically this is the vinyl, and you can kind of see the tool right here with the knife and everything. And I was going to cut right here, and what I'm going to do is see how it cuts, but it doesn't cut the backing. I want to see how close you can get it without blurring it out. So see, it didn't really even cut the paper itself. So that's a good plus thing. So what you can actually do is you can fine tune it to the vinyl that you're cutting or working with. You can kind of set it. And what I designed it for is because you can use any kind of knife. You can use the regular knife like we've seen right here, or I think it's a 60-degree angle knife, or an X-Acto knife or anything like that, and you just have to just put it right there and call it good. So I mean, there's lots of different kind of knives you can choose from. That's the reason why I kind of designed it this way. And next thing, I mean, here, let's do another one right here. And I'm always fine-tuning things. Let's see if I can actually, so if you can see right there when the vinyl, right there, it jumped off the vinyl and just got to the paper, but it still didn't cut anything right there. And this is actually a different thickness than this. So I fine-tuned this guy to fit this guy right here. So basically, I don't want to cut into this. And before, what I had to do is use this, the squeegee, and use my knife, and then go straight down. So, you know, for a professional, if you want to go quick and just go like this, you'll be cutting into this wood, but also you're using two hands. Now, the reason why this is flat, because you can lean against this, it pushes the vinyl down, and then you can push it over this way. So like this way here, and you go straight down. Let's see if I can demonstrate this. And also the thickness, it's 1/8 inch thickness. So you want the vinyl going over vinyl. As you can see right here, and you want the vinyl, and this is, like I said, it's a prototype, so I'm just kind of fine-tuning it right there. Okay, so it's 1 inch or 1/4 inch going in this way. Okay, so so pretend like we're wrapping this guy right here now, and I don't want to cut it into the wall, and you just kind of go like this, and just cuts that way. Because if you cut, so you cut this right here, you cut right in here, the purpose of, if you're going to cut right through this, there is no purpose of the vinyl actually going, if it makes sense. You might as well just cut the vinyl this way, because if you're just cutting right through this vinyl, and then when time goes by, the vinyl does shrink a little bit, so you're going to have a little gap right here. So I just want to cut this vinyl right here, but not this vinyl, if that makes sense. Let's try that again. And, oops, let's get the knife out there. And I'm going to see if, I'll show you exactly, try to get it off. Nope. So it cut just a little bit right here. So what I'm going to do, I can fine tune this guy just like a hair a little bit. So you kind of get the idea of, take a knife like this, you can use the squeegee this way, or you can just go push in and push down and then cut like that, okay? And then same thing, push in, push down, and hopefully it cuts. There you go. So that's where the fine tuning comes in. This is actually a little bit thinner vinyl. So you get the idea. So if I was going to adjust this, I would adjust this a little bit inwards. But again, it didn't cut through the drywall, and it didn't leave any marks on the let's see if I can actually zoom in. It didn't leave any, it didn't cut on the trim work right here. So you get kind of the idea of using the controL freaK. Let me know what you think, seriously. Let's just demonstrate that one more time. So cut that. Let's see if I can do this without losing the focus right here. So it didn't even score. It scored a little bit right here. You can see that right there. But other than that, it's not going to be damaging the wood or the subject behind it. Like if you're really going to actually cut, use your knife. Let me see if I can do it this way. And you have to barely gently do this. And granted, it's not a sharp knife. Yeah. So, I mean, I barely even scored this. But you got to have control on this way. So when you're doing, you know, like 50 doors or something like that, or cabinetry, and you're on a groove, you just kind of pick this tool up, cut it. You don't have to worry about how hard to push in. And also the thickness is this perfect thickness, is a 1/4 inch thickness to overlap on each side of the vinyl, and kind of go from there. But yeah. So once I fine tune, maybe I can adjust it or fix it a little bit better, or have something in the middle that you can adjust it, or a spring loaded. I'm still kind of, this is more of a prototype, but I might just put it out there and see what people play around with it and see what people think, and see if we can get more inputs and more ideas to fine tune this little guy, and kind of go from there. Okay, stay tuned. I got another tool that I'm going to be coming out with right here. Oops, it was really dark. Basically, this is it levels the graphics, but also the wall wraps. So when you're installing the wall wrap, it interlocks right here. So it interlocks. Well, it matches actually almost. Anyway, this is a tool I'm going to be making a video on pretty shortly and showing you on the wall. This is actually a great way, a fast way to install graphics, and it'll be perfectly lined up and also perfectly overlapped and everything. I'm not sure what to call this yet, side edger or something, I can't remember yet, but I'm still working on the graphic or the names on this guy right here. So other than that, stay tuned, and yeah, email me at rmwraps@gmail.com. You can also check out my squeegees right now at rmwraps.com website. Go on the very bottom. You can see all that. You can see a lot more. We got the lilac, the this guy right here, and of course it's really dark in here, so you can't really see it. I just do videos to do videos to show people the products. I'll get more professional videos coming up, hopefully pretty soon. But other than that, I just kind of like to keep it real. All right, thanks guys, and talk to you soon. Stay tuned. We got more things coming. All right, see you guys.